Hey everyone, so sorry I didn't have a video for you guys last week because I got COVID and so I was feeling so sick last week. But anyway, I'm back currently and looks like the market was so boring last week. As you can see over here in the daily volume in OpenSea, it has been on a downtrend ever since the high back from the start of February. And right now it's in March and the volume is still not doing too well in OpenSea, and so I will therefore be comfortable in saying that right now it's the NFT bear market, and so I will tell you guys my plans in this video. I'll be mentioning projects that you should keep your eyes on, and I think these projects that I mentioned will be good pickups during this NFT bear market. Okay, just a quick mention about BTC's chart right now. It has been going up and down in this range in between about 36k to the 43 to 44k regions. And I've been in and out of the market as well, trading altcoins. So like I got about 10 to 15% profit and then I'll cash out. Then when it goes back down again, I'll buy in again, another 10% and I'll cash out again. So that's how I'm playing the altcoins right now, and I will really start to buy back a lot of my altcoins again if Bitcoin breaches 45k levels. But other than that, I'm just chilling in the markets, holding my stables and mainly ETH right now, and in case of any new NFT collection that pops up, I will be getting into those as well. But other than that, I'm staying away from both markets, both NFT and crypto markets, just chilling and waiting for the right time to get in. Just to start, all these projects that I'll be mentioning are projects that I myself am looking to get into, and this is not financial advice, just sharing with you guys what I'm looking at. But sorry to mention, these projects are above 1 ETH floor, so right now I'm not looking to buy into those cheaper collections, as I'm planning to hold this long term, and therefore these have a higher chance of me making more money other than making bets on smaller collections. So without further ado, my first project that I'll be mentioning, which is the cheapest one, is called the Habibis. And as you all know, I called this project out at about 0.1617-ish floor price. And right now the floor is sitting at about 0.8 ETH. And don't mind this owner count because the Habibis have started the staking function, and therefore most people have staked their Habibis. Therefore this owner count is not very accurate. It reached a high of a floor price of about 1.3 ETH, I think, back in the bull run. Right now, as I mentioned, this is the NFT bear right now, and therefore it's sitting at 0.8. But it's still very healthy retracement, and I think that the floor right now is pretty good buy zone to get in. Not financial advice again. Okay, when I click buy now, there are only 150 listings, and that's very little for a project of 5,000 supply. And if you don't know, what are the utilities for Habibis is basically for every Habibis you have, you generate this token called oil, which for now is able to give you whitelist spots. Like, so you can use this oil to buy actual whitelist spots for different projects. And Habibis have partnered with many well-known projects, and therefore this is actually very good to secure you guys whitelist by using this oil. I've been getting a lot of whitelist from Habibis by using this oil, or you can hold them and sell them at your own accord as well. Disclaimer, I already have 10, just sharing with you guys some alpha. The next project I'll be talking about is the Adidas Originals into the Metaverse collection. As you all know, this dropped about a few months back when Adidas started getting into the Metaverse and then introducing their very own collection. Right now the floor is about 1.15, the mint was about 0.2, so it's still pretty good. Such a huge supply, I think about 30,000 collection, is sitting above 1 ETH, which is what I totally did not expect. Why am I taking an interest in the Adidas collection is because I've seen what Nike can do to the space with RTFKT and Clonex. Well, If you don't know what's Clonex, this is the collection. RTFKT was bought over by Nike, and Clonex is part of their collection. They gave back so much utilities to these Clonex owners, giving you, I think, 2 other claimable collections, which has a floor price of about 4 to 5 ETH each. Therefore, each owner actually earned about 8 ETH worth of free goodies. And therefore, this is the power of these big brands coming into the space, and therefore, I'm pretty sure Adidas will do something for their holders as well very, very soon. And so this is definitely a good buy zone as well. So this is Adidas for you. The next one I'll be talking about is Karafur. It's sitting at a floor of 2.1. It went up to a high of about almost 5.5 ETH back in the bull run, and the owner count is so good. It's literally about 60 to 70%, I think, and it has a very small supply of 5,500. The art is amazing as well. I mentioned this before, and therefore they already mentioned they will be partnering up with Hypebeast in April, and therefore this month is definitely a good buy zone to buy in, and yeah, expect great things from them in April. And with the announcement of such a huge partnership, I'm not surprised for many more big partnerships to come. Disclaimer, I already have one. I bought it at 3.8, way above the floor price right now. And so if it actually drops even more, maybe about 1.5 ETH or so, I would definitely buy more. Next up, I'll be talking about Neo Tokyo Outer Identities. So if you guys don't know, this collection is the season 2 of Neo Tokyo, other than the original Identities. It is sitting at about 2.6 ETH floor right now, and they are currently just all codes, similar to the first few phases of the Neo Tokyo season 1. And what's the utility of these is, honestly, I don't know. Well, the project owners, Alex Becker and Elo Trades, you guys don't know them already, you can check them out, but they already have established themselves in the space. They are all huge gamers and builders, and therefore right now, if you are planning to buy an outer identity, you are trusting in their vision and in Neo Tokyo as well. So this is just the main identity code. You need 2 more other items, and the upload for season 2 citizens will be around mid-March, which is very soon. And so this is definitely a good buy right now, sitting just at 2.6 ETH floor. I think it went up to a high of about 11 to 12. And so if you want some exposure to Neo Tokyo, Outer Citizen Identities is for you. So the other collection is Outer Lands and items. I'll be talking about Outer Lands first. It's just sitting at about 0.4 ETH floor, which is super undervalued. Okay, really very undervalued. So, and the last one will be the item caches, also sitting at about 0.36 floor. Only 100 items listed, very limited. Okay, and right now, if you can get an entire set for about 3 ETH or so, adding everything up, 3.5 ETH worth, thereabout. And so I definitely think this is a buy that in the short run you won't feel that it's a good buy, but in the long run it will definitely work out. Okay, uploads coming up really soon, so do get your items, your lands, your identities very soon. Next up, the floor is pretty high, but it speaks for itself. Again, I'll be talking about Clonex. This is a collab with Murakami. If you don't know this, he's a very well-known artist, 60 years old already, but already conquered many things in the art space. Now it's sitting at about 10.85 floor price. It was about, I think, 15 to 20 ETH at a high, and it has a collection of 20,000 supply. Right now they have, as I mentioned previously already, these holders were given many utilities, and there is some upcoming utility with Murakami. I'm not sure exactly what, but I think it's for his new collection. So those Murakami holders for Clonex would have special benefits, okay? And There are definitely many more benefits. They mentioned that those with jackets, etc. could maybe get an in real life item. I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not in the Discord or anything, so I'm not too sure. But I've seen what Nike can do in the space. It gave back so much to these holders. And I'm pretty sure if Nike did not buy over RTFKT, they would actually... I honestly think that their floor would die. So before Nike mentioned that they are buying over them, the floor was decreasing slowly. I think it was sitting about 1 point something ETH floor before the Nike announcement. So yeah, anyway, since Nike bought them over, they have been so successful overall. And so if it drops anymore, I would definitely look to pick one up. Next up, if you all already don't know how much I really want to get into this collection is called Azuki. It launched just 2 months ago in January. And why I don't want to buy in is because of the community and the special artwork. I know it just appeals to me so much. I really love the vibe, and you know, back when it launched, so many people had good comments about it. There was no FUD, no nothing, and the floor just rise steadily because of all these good comments. And many people are having them as their PFPs on Twitter, etc. So that's just a good sign that the community overall is fantastic and many people have good thoughts about them. It's a 10k supply collection, but it's still sitting pretty strongly at about 9 ETH floor. So I'm looking to get one if it drops further. Alright, next up. As you all know already, I am an owner of Neo Tokyo Citizen Season 1, the main collection. And these are all the uploaded citizens. As you all can see, they have already pictures. And I have been holding mine since mint, about 5 months, 6 months ago. Yeah, I'm diamond handling this. I'm probably not gonna sell in this year or so. I'll be holding these long term, okay? And so what are these benefits, right? As I mentioned again, Becker and Elio Trades are secretive people, I would say. Yeah, but they have mentioned time and time again that this collection is for builders and builders only. It is basically a community-based project where you get to meet owners of projects, builders of projects, developers, etc. And this is just a place of networking. And right now it's sitting at a floor of about 15 ETH. Okay, it dropped until 11 ETH if I'm not wrong, last week or so. But I'm still very bullish overall. The floor price, I think, reached about 50 plus ETH back in the bull market. But it does not matter because, as I said again, this project is for the long term. And therefore, I would say this is a very good buy zone. Only 90 listed out of 2,000 items. This just shows that there are many diamond handlers and flippers are out of this collection already. And right now, whoever are holding Neo Tokyo, we are looking to build up Neo Tokyo and setting ourselves up for the future. Okay, we have many opportunities in Neo Tokyo. We were able to be seed investors in 2 companies, I would say, and I think these are very good opportunities for us holders. And so if you're interested in being a builder or networking with these high net worth people, this is the collection for you. Alright, that's it for me. Sorry if I'm talking about collections with high floor prices, but this is just the collections I'm looking for, just being transparent with you guys. If I have more projects that I'm looking at, I will definitely mention to you guys. And do follow me on Twitter, as I mentioned most of my thoughts over there first, and videos will come in later because it takes a longer time to, you know, film and edit everything. Hope you guys like this video. Oh, I will be talking about maybe a VFriends video very soon. Their upcoming VFriends collection, the version 2, will be coming out on April, and so I'll probably make a video on that. And you remember, the markets are always here, but your capital may not. Peace.